Okay, we have a new example, the Pinewood Furniture Company. They make chairs and tables. The two resources, labor and wood. 80 hours of labor, 36 boards of wood are available each day. Each chair requires 8 hours of labor, 2 boards of wood. A table requires 10 hours of labor, 6 pieces of wood, the wood. Okay, the profit from a chair is 400, profit from a table is 100. How many chairs and tables to maximize profit? Okay, how many chairs and tables, that tells you what your decision variables are. So x1 number of chairs, x2 number of tables. So a table and chair, a chair is 400. So we're going to make 400 times the number of chairs plus $100 times however many tables. Okay, so labor, a chair requires 8 hours and a table requires 10 hours. And they have up to 80. So 8x1 plus 10x2 less than or equal to 80. The wood is the same thing as the pieces of boards. So the chair is x1 and it requires 2, so 2x1 plus. The table is x2 and they require 6 pieces. So 6 times the number of tables made. That would tell us how many pieces of board that we need. 2 per x1 and 6 per x2. And they only have up to 36, so less than or equal to 36. Okay, it helps if you'll label these with your words, labor and wood. That will help you make sure you get your right numbers. And always our decision variables greater than 0. Okay, so we're going to go to Excel now. Okay, your decision variables always need to be blank cells. Okay, empty cells. So let's start with our profit. Okay, our profit equals 400 times x1 is B7 plus 100 times x2 is B8. Okay, enter. Labor. Okay, I forgot to write the model here. 400x1 plus 100x2 equals our profit. 8x1 plus 10x2 less than or equal to 80 is the labor. Okay, so labor equals 8 times B7 plus 10 times B8. X1 and X2, you're going to always click those blank cells. Enter, and that needs to be less than 80. Okay, for the boards of wood, that was 2x1 plus 6x2 less than or equal to 36. So for B2, we're going to put equals 2 times B7 plus 6 times B8. Okay, B7 is our x1, B8 is our x2. That needs to be less than 36. Okay. Remember, you can hit Control plus that tilde to see your formulas, and then you just Control and do it again. Okay. If you're on a Mac, it's probably the Command button. Okay, now we go to Data, Solver. Our objective is our profit, and that is B11. Okay, you always have to click where you put the formulas. Changing variable cells. The variable cells are the decision variables. So B7 and 8 are constraints. Now here's one thing that I haven't shown y'all yet. Since the labor and wood are both less than or equal to, we can say that B1 and B2 need to be less than or equal to, click in the box, C1, C2. Okay? That only works if the inequality is going the same way. Add our decision variables B7, B8 greater than or equal to 0. Okay. Solve. Okay. Okay. Now, this tells us to make 10 chairs, no tables, and $4,000 in profit. And that is the end of this lesson.